welcome to Polypedia Online. I'm Iris Mishly and I will be your instructor for this tutorial. Hello! In this video I wanted to show you how to reduce three types of canes. There is the round cane, which is a rose cane, the rectangle or a square cane, and there's a triangle cane. In this case it's a butterfly wing. I will start with the round cane, and I wanted to talk about some things that you need to know before reducing canes. You have to make sure that all of the clays that you used building your cane are the same consistency and temperature. Firm clays or soft clays move differently and will not reduce evenly when you combine them in the same cane. I usually let my canes rest overnight, and the resting thing makes the cane be in the same temperature from top to bottom and inside and outside. When I'm building my cane, I give special attention to any air pockets, and I fill them with my background color. I make sure that there are no holes showing, which cause usually lots of distortion when they are reduced. When I start reducing my canes, I usually squeeze, stretch and pull. These are the three things that I do when I move my cane and reduce it. When you reduce round canes, you start with pressing hard in the middle of the cane, which is the waist. I call it the waist because it's like a woman's body. It's the middle of the cane. And I start stretching it and stretching it. And somebody said choke the cane. It's similar to choking the cane. And this cane is cold because it was resting overnight. So I'm starting to make it warm, and I'm squeezing and turning, squeezing and turning. And this takes time. You know, when you reduce your canes, you should do it carefully and gradually. Don't try to reduce your cane fast because it usually distorts the design. It's much better to do it slowly. And you see, slowly the cane becomes longer, but it takes time. I just move it from hand to hand and squeeze it and turn it. Squeeze and turn. Right now I'm squeezing in the middle. I'm still squeezing in the middle, but I'm moving to the edges as well. Now, some people stick the ends of their cane to their work surface, or they put a glass tile, or even scrap clay on top and on the bottom, and this can minimize the distortion. Well, I don't find it very comfortable to put glass tiles over it or put scrap clay. I just prefer to do it by hand. And although I know there are more scraps this way, but it's my choice and I prefer to do it this way. Anyway, we're starting to see that the cane is becoming longer, and now I'm starting to move to the edges as well. And I press evenly, and I keep my motions equal to all sides, and I flip the cane from hand to hand, and I try and make it as even thickness as I can. Now there's a time when you can put it on your surface and roll it, but not yet. I never roll my cane on the surface right from the beginning because there are so many elements inside here that they are filled with air, and if I put it on my surface, it usually just break apart and everything I worked on is going to waste. So doing this with your hands is making every hole or air pocket closed, and the clay is attaching to each other, and all the parts are being one. When the cane reaches about this size, it's about 15 centimeters or almost 6 inch, I can start rolling it. And rolling it, I just roll it with my hands. I don't have to roll it right to the ends, because I usually cut my canes in half and then I just put it on my box of canes, and they wait until I want to get it to make it smaller. So this is the final rolling, which smooths my hands, and I take a blade and I just cut it in half, and this is what we're waiting for. It's the final cane, and this is the final result. So this is the way I reduce round canes. Now to the next cane. It's the rectangle. It's a name cane. I made a signature cane with my name on it. It's Iris Mishly, and I'm going to show you how to reduce this one. I didn't attach them together because it's too long to reduce this kind of cane, but I'm just reducing it.